This is a demonstration on the new content area in D2L 10.1 and specifically the document viewer. In version 10.1, when you go to content, in order to view your content topics, you'll need to click on the table of contents. Once you have the table of contents open, or any of the modules open, you'll see your list of content topics on the right-hand side. Documents like PDFs can be viewed in the document viewer, and also something different from versions in the past is Word files, PowerPoint files, PDFs. Those all can be opened within the document viewer. In the previous version, if a student needed to open up a Word document, for example, it would open up a pop-up window that would say, do you want to open or save this file? So here we are in version 10.1, and here's a PDF file. So when I click on that file, it will open it up directly in the content viewer, document viewer. So then you can scroll through and view the file. You'll also see at the bottom of the window you have some you have some zooming controls here, so you can zoom in and out and make the document, the print bigger or smaller. You can go to different pages, and you can also download the file here or here. Once you have a document being displayed, you will see the rest of your module listed at the bottom of this page. And also, if I scroll all the way back up to the top here, you'll see that you get breadcrumbs. This is similar to websites where it shows you how you got to the place where you currently are. I'm currently viewing the course outline. If I wanted to go back to the module level, I could go back to getting started here, or I could go all the way back to the table of contents. So let's look at how this works with a Word file. I've got some different documents here in week 3. So this is a PDF file, and here's a Word version. So if I click on that, you'll see it no longer pops me out and asks me to open or save. It just opens this right in the document viewer. So here's this Word file, and again, if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see a couple of options that you have. You can view it as a page or as text. If you view it as page, which is where it is now, it will view it very similar to how it was created, or it should be hopefully very close to how it was created. If you want to kind of remove some of the formatting and just view the text, you can click View as Text, and then it looks like this. It takes out the images and just shows the text. You can still download this. A couple of important notes here about viewing documents in this new document viewer. If you want students to be able to print documents, which most of the time if it's a syllabus or something like that, you'll have a Word document or a PDF in here. You'll notice that there's no ability here to print this directly from D2L. There's no print feature, so students will need to download those documents first. So they would go either here to download it or here. Once it's downloaded, it can be printed. It's very similar to how Word used to be in the past, where they would have to open it in Word before they could print it. A bigger change will be, it used to be that if they opened a PDF file in D2L, they could readily print that. That is not the case with 10.1. Here's a PDF file, and you can see there's no ability to print it. If you have created documents directly in D2L, so it's a web page rather than a PDF, similar to how this one is, it's actually a web page, or if you save your documents as web page filtered right from Word, then when it opens in D2L, they'll be able to see the content, and then there is a print button that shows up for HTML documents. So that's just something to be aware of. HTML will print. Word documents, PowerPoints, PDFs will not be able to be printed unless they're downloaded. Another important note about files in the document viewer: if you use any kind of embedded links, I'll get back to my other document. For example, let's see, let me find my teacher handout in PDF. Here it is. If I open this PDF, you'll see that it's got some what I would call embedded links. So if I scroll through here, you'll see as I get to the bottom of this document, I think it's on the last page here, I have included some instructions and then a link to go to. You can see as I hover over this with my mouse, it's not a clickable link. So if you have any kind of links that are embedded here, I can't even drag through this and copy it or anything. The links will not be clickable in the document viewer. The only way that you can get a clickable link is to save your document in the HTML format. So taking a Word document, saving it as a web page filtered, and bringing it in that way. I do have a separate tutorial on how to save documents as HTML. It's a process, but it can be done, and then you would bring in the HTML version of the document. So let me show you what that one looks like. So now I've brought in the web page version. So when I open that version in D2L, it opens it quite readily. I have the print feature, and then I need to scroll through, and you'll notice it does not put separate pages in. It's just all in a line here. And then as I get down to the bottom, there's my link, and you can see it's clickable. The little hand shows up, and so I could click on this and it will open up that website. So that's an important note to be aware of. If you do have embedded links, your students will be able to access those links if you save them, if you save your documents as HTML or web page filtered. The other way that those files would work is if the student would download it first. So if you have an existing PDF or Word document in there and it's not allowing students to click on those links, tell the students they need to download the file first and then open it up, and they will be able to access those links.